Hey guys, I'm going to tell you about how to eat when you work out in the evening. Most diet advice is kind of geared for people who work out in the morning. You eat most of your calories early in the day, and then you try to have as many hours between your dinner and bedtime for the purpose of burning the most fat. And that does work, it's true, but it doesn't have to be that way. And no, you're not screwed because you work out in the evening. I'm going to tell you sorry, I just got done working out. I'm going to tell you a technique called carb backloading. And I refrain from telling people this because you have to kind of do it right, okay? You don't want to just take the fun part of the equation and then blend it with an unhealthy diet, because then it won't work. You'll actually be doing way more damage than you would be if you just ignored this entire video, okay? But if you do this correctly, this is probably, in your situation, most definitely, not probably, this is definitely the best way to go, okay? This is the way you're going to see the fastest weight loss, fastest fat loss. You're going to feel the most energy. You're just going to feel at your best this way, okay? And it's very unorthodox, but it does work, and I'll explain why it works in a moment. So what you want to do is push your first meal as far into the day as possible, ideally around 6 hours after you wake up. So if you wake up in the morning at 6, try to eat your first meal around noon. So skip breakfast, okay? And you can have some coffee. That's okay to have some coffee in between that time. But your first couple meals, you want to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. You want to actually eat smaller meals, and you want to keep your carbs kind of low. So I would recommend something like a chicken breast with some broccoli and a little bit of olive oil, and then maybe another little small salad. Small little doses of protein, veggies, and a little bit of healthy fat leading up to your workout. Even if you come in at 8, 9 o'clock, which some of you do, that's totally fine. This is going to work awesome for you, okay? So you're going to come in after eating very low amount of calories and carbs throughout the day, and you're going to work out, and because you did those previous things, you're going to be burning so much fat. You're going to be burning fat before you eat, big time, in a huge way. You're going to be burning fat because you're eating those small low-carb meals. Then you're going to come in and work out. You'll be like burning fat all day, literally. So what you want to do, when you eat, you wonder, well, after your workout is when you eat. You're going to eat a massive meal. You're going to eat a huge meal or a couple large meals, whatever. You want to have over half of your calories after you work out. Doesn't matter what time it is, okay? Like I said, some of you I see coming at 9, 9:30 sometimes. I know Kyle likes to stay up late and doesn't mind training you guys late, and that's cool, it works. We all have unique schedules. And again, you're not screwed. If you do this, it's going to work awesome for you. So, and this is the time, after your workout is a time that you can have some carbohydrates, okay? Whatever you're eating for that day, whether it be some fruit or some quinoa or some brown rice or some whole grain noodles or whole grain pasta, whatever it is. You want to have some of that, some protein again, not a huge amount, but some protein, and then of course vegetables. Vegetables are going to help you in a million different ways, and they really are essential if you want to really get and be your best, be your healthiest, be your leanest, your strongest, okay? They're very important. So now, what I said, be careful. Don't combine the big meal after your workout with a poor diet, okay? Not that I'm not talking it's got to be ultra clean, though it should be. If you're trying to lose weight, it should be as clean and healthy as possible. But what I'm saying is don't eat all throughout the day and your normal amount of meals, big lunch, big breakfast, yada yada, and then at the same time have a huge post-workout meal. It's just going to screw things up big time for you. You got to do it the way I said. You got to push your meal forward, low carbs, big meal after the workout. It's going to work so well for you, I promise you, okay? And I'll tell you why right now. Now, you guys read some of my articles, and you might have just heard people talking about, it's pretty common that people who are writing fitness articles, not just me, talk about insulin sensitivity, keeping your insulin low, yada yada. And that's incredibly accurate and valid. You do want to keep your insulin low, and I'll tell you why. When your insulin is high, you're not burning fat. It's kind of like the switch turns off, and you go from the potential of burning body fat to not burning any at all, period, okay? And then if your insulin's high too often, your cortisol is going to start spiking. So not only are you not burning fat, but you're actually promoting the storage of fat, big time. Insulin is indiscriminate, meaning it's like a steroid. Don't get freaked out by the word steroid. It's just a euphemism. It's just like an enhancer, it makes whatever direction whatever the situation is going to amplify it. So if you're eating a bunch of carbs and a bunch of crap throughout the day, your insulin's always high, it's going to amplify fat storage. But there's a time we can take advantage of this amplification when you do it at the perfect time. The only time you want your insulin high is after your workout. That's a magic 45-minute window to an hour window after your workout. Where your insulin is, yes, it's very high. However, that's when you eat all your meal, because the insulin is going to accelerate your body absorbing all of that food you're eating and actually going to your cells and repairing the tissues that are broken down during your workout, okay? So I want to repeat that. So the only time you want your insulin high is after your workout. And because it's high, and because it's indiscriminately going to help amplify what you do, you just had a hard workout, your body a little bit needs recovery, so eat a lot of food, because it's just going to your body's going to soak that up. Your muscles are going to soak that up. You're going to feel good, none of it will be stored as fat, and you're going to be right as rain. You're going to feel like $1 million the next day. Now, if you came in, you worked out, and you didn't eat, like I know some of you probably do, but you shouldn't, you probably don't feel that good in the morning. You're going to wake up feeling famished and deprived, and you're not going to have the greatest workouts. You're not going to progress in here. And if you're not progressing in here, you're not progressing, your body is not changing, okay? So, yeah, it's a technique called carb backloading. It's an advanced technique that I refrained from sharing just because I was afraid that some people would pick and choose what they listen to. Again, don't just eat a big meal and then ignore the rest. It's a two-part equation. Low carb throughout the day, light meals, big meal, some carbs after the workout, as many of your calories as you can eat after your workout. None of it will be stored as fat. I don't care if it's 20 minutes before bedtime. Oh, it's just gonna be sitting in your stomach. No, it's not. It's gonna be going to your muscles. You're gonna wake up feeling good, and none of that will be stored as fat, I promise you, okay? So carb backloading, try it for you guys who work out in the evening, which I know is about half the clients. We're busy in the evenings these days, and you're not screwed, and it's fun, enjoy. You get to go home after a long day at work, you come in, you work out, you're tired, you're hungry, and conventional wisdom would have you believe that, oh wow, you just gotta sit there and bite your nails until bedtime. No, you don't. You get to feast like a queen or a king, okay? So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in our Facebook group or send me an email. I'll be happy to tweak whatever you got going. If you have kind of a strange routine and you're not sure what to do or how this will fit in with it, then please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you and give you the individual attention that you might need, okay? Thank you.